Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my Modpack, which I hope is actually working today. Hope we're not going to have just a ton of issues out of it again. I've tried installing a few performance-enhancing mods. Excuse me, to cut down on the lag. We'll see if that helped or not. But anyway, sort of where we left off was sort of having done all this stuff. Started working with bees a little bit as well. Alright, these are all still nearly full. The spectacles are in this, so let's just... yeah, nothing, which is cool. That's fine. So I think today, what I want to start aiming towards is sort of twofold. So the first thing that I sort of want to start aiming for is... the first thing I want to start aiming for is to figure out where and how we're going to build a house. The only downfall, sort of tectonics terrain generation, as opposed to the lithosphere terrain generation that I was using before, is that it does make it a little bit more difficult to build a house, because this is quite the cliff, and I can't decide if I want to build the house up there or if I want to build the house down here. I would really rather build the house sort of down here than up on these bluffs. The only downfall of that is that will mean we have all of our stuff on the same topographical level. And unfortunately, sorry, I had to change a couple of things. And unfortunately, that means that everything's level, which I'm not a massive fan of level. So there is a very high probability that I'm just going to say to heck with I don't want to build on the bluff, and we'll probably build on the bluff anyway. Just because. Now, something else I do also want is not that. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't exist anymore, apparently. What I do want is a mason's workbench. Let's sleep real quick. Really? Really, it's not dark? Cool. I want the mason's workbench because that allows us to get quite a few different textures for cobblestone, for anything stone related. Then we'll also want, which this is, yeah, that's not that difficult to get. We will have to find clay. Then we also are going to want the carpenter's workbench, which also is really not very difficult to get. All of this stuff we can acquire pretty easy, and I may already have some clay. That's not enough though, is it? Mason's workbench. Oh yeah, it is. That is actually the exact amount that we need. So just do one clay ball, obviously. And then we need 2 iron ingots, logs, and a crafting table. Which, again, is also not very difficult to get. Boom, and this should, yep, that will make our mason's workbench, and that is a really wild animation. let's see. Do I have any cobblestone? Yes. So what this allows us to do is you can see this massive number of unique blocks that we can get using that. And we most definitely will be using that. We will most definitely utilize those blocks. Alright, give me what I want, thanks. And then let's grab some water and go expand our wheat field. Just a wee bit, just a bit. Doesn't have to be a ton. Just expand it some. We'll just put the water like here. That's good enough. It's not really like doing that's gonna hurt us all that much. Alright, there we go. Well, not quite. Now we've got it. Do this. I'm really wanting to get my wheat production up. So, what was that? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the sound that the possums in this Modpack make. Still not a massive fan of that sound. But what are you gonna do about it, right? Alright. Let's get rid of all this crap out of our inventory real quick. I needed all this stuff. Oh, hey, look, there's 10 more wheat seeds. That makes 11. Alright, we can go plant this many more now, which is great. Alright, there we go. Let's go check our bees. I'm gonna be really, I don't even know what you call it. I'm gonna be obsessive, I guess, over the bees. I'm really wanting to get just as far as I possibly can along with these bees. That's just awesome. Whatever, but did we get any new... No, we did not. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, I was going to start putting that in there as well. The honeycomb. Put the honeycomb in the chest. Might pay us also. May also pay us to start this stream off with a bit of a mining expedition. This bay over here might have... Oh yeah, we decided that was tundra. This bay over here might have jellyfish in it. And if it does, that would be epic. That would be epic. Because we can get super glue. Or, I mean, we get slime balls by cooking jellyfish. And by cooking jellyfish and getting slime balls, we can get super glue way easier than any other avenue of getting it. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, that's right. It wouldn't, though, because it's a river. Duh! Hold on a minute. Let me not think about the mods that I have installed for a half a second, and let me forget that I have Tinker's Construct installed. Why does Tinker's Construct being installed make such a difference? Because Tinker's Construct has slime islands. And as the name implies, what spawns on a slime island? A stupid amount of slimes. So let's go take them out. Let's get some... I mean, I don't have anywhere near the resources needed to make a mining machine yet. And eventually a mining machine will actually be useless. So I don't really know why I'm doing this. Just because slime is useful to have at a certain point. Hello. What mod has added that in? That's something I've never seen before. How much slime did we legitimately just... We got a slime spawn egg? Well, we've got infinite slime now, effectively. Obviously, we have to get Silk Touch and a mob key. A spawner key. But once we've done that, we have infinite slime. Which is hilariously overpowered in the Create mod. Alright, so... Hopefully also... You know, I could keep... Let me figure out how to speak real quick. I could just go cut a bunch more of the blooming nature apple trees down to get more apples, to be fair. Excuse me. Which I think may end up having to be the play here. That may have to be the style. And I think it will be the style. So I've got 40 torches. So give me that, and then throw all this stuff just in here. Big thing. Do we... Go ahead and make a create chest. Nah, it'd be a really good... It'd be a smart idea, but am I gonna do it? Nah. I'm just gonna leave my chests completely and utterly cluttered for the probably the entirety of this world's life. Oh, hey, look, we got a common drone. That's awesome. Still didn't get one with this, but that's fine. Go ahead and take down this apple tree, see if we can get some apples. Oh, yes. I say, oh, yes, like we got a ton, but we got two. We got two apple trees. Two apple trees. We got two apples. So, actually not great. Actually not great. But, if we eradicate them all, we should. Oh, yeah, we got an industrial hemp seed. Because that's what I wanted. We're not, however, going to get any apples from that one. So, that's not really gonna work as a sustainable food source. Now I kind of wish that I hadn't gotten rid of all my corn yet and turned it into seeds. Yet being the key word there. Eventually, I will put fields of that, grow more fields of that stuff. I kind of want to grow, you know, maybe a field of everything that's available to grow in using the mods that I have in the mod pack. How long will that take? I'm not really sure. I'm not really exactly sure what all is in here. I mean, obviously garlic is, and all the other enchanting all the other enchanted seeds. And industrial hemp, which we are getting an absolutely ludicrous... Well, I guess not really. I mean, we did get pretty good... We are getting a pretty good number of wheat seeds. We're getting about 50-50, actually, from this. Can I eat that? No, I cannot. That's awesome. It's garlic, and it's edible, but I can't eat it. Unfortunately. Boom. Do we go bone meal? Do we go bone meal? I think we go bone meal. I think we go bone meal. Alright, well that's enough for 2 pieces of bread. That still doesn't really get us anywhere. That still gets us absolutely nowhere. As far as mining goes, that did give us 5 more seeds that I didn't replant. Do I have anything in here that I can eat? Potatoes. So, do potatoes grow any faster than wheat in Minecraft? I can't remember. For some reason, something makes me think that they do grow faster. But that may just be... That may be just some mislearned information from way back when potatoes first came out for the game. Which has been a surprisingly long time to me. But, let's go ahead and get a potato area started. We'll just plant the taters up here. How about this? It's not really like we got that many potatoes to plant anyway. Well, we've got enough to get a field started. That's for sure. The very early makings of a field. Alright, we are actually starting to get a decent bit of wheat from time to time. There's going to be a lot of this, I think, unfortunately, in this episode. A lot of me just kind of running back and forth between the field, the crafting bench, the field, the crafting bench, trying to get, excuse me a second. Trying to get our food stocks up. Because again, it's kind of hard to go mining when you don't have any food. Tomatoes. Make some tomato seeds. Oh, man. That's 9 tomato seeds right there. We'll take the 4 tomatoes, which aren't really great, but they're good enough. And then... The strawberries, I don't think are really all that useful as far as food items go. However, we can make it into strawberry tea, which gives haste. Stirring into oatmeal with strawberries, which doesn't give you a lot of food, but it gives you a lot of saturation. A farmer's salad is actually insane. That is actually insane. So we probably are going to want to do that with a crafting bowl. That's not hard. That's not very difficult at all, and would be a really, really stellar recipe. Really stellar food source. I've got so much of this apple log. Let's just get some more charcoal cooking up. And, go check our wheat again. Why is this industrial hemp still growing here? We do not need industrial hemp at the moment. We will need industrial hemp eventually. When we do get into IC2, into industrial craft, we will need industrial hemp, but that's not going to be for some time. The main goal, which I say the main goal, I don't necessarily think I'm going to try and get to this in today's stream. I think that it may be a little pushing it a little bit. Just going to depend on how long I play. Is going to be these Create Sifters, which is from the Create Sifter mod. But from these, they're very overpowered. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be, oh, they're not overpowered, because they're not very difficult to get. But as you can see, if you put an advanced brass mesh into a brass sifter, you can get this stuff. You can get all of this. So, what that allows me to do is it frees me up to go do what I want to. Instead of having to either manually mine or run a mining machine constantly, I can just set it up. I can just leave it. And it'll all be good. Which is what I prefer doing in Minecraft. Because that opens me up to go explore, collect different species of trees, to collect different species of plants. All the good stuff that I enjoy playing Minecraft for. Let's go ahead and do this as well. Once I get a decent bit of bread up, I'm going to drop back into the mines. Try to get... I'm going to say probably a stack of iron would be enough. What? To... like that, right? I don't know why my brain is having trouble with that just now. Get all this planted down. There we go. And hopefully, as a result, what am I even saying? Hello? Okay. Anyway, again, what I was trying to say is I would like to get enough iron to go to the Nether with a full set of new iron armor, get a couple of blaze burners, at least a couple of blaze burners, and as a result, not have to go back for some time, because I despise the Nether in Minecraft. Hey! Okay, let's... oh, that's not... that's not great. Used to, in Forestry, if you had a grafter and you used it to break a pollinated block, and the grafter broke, you wouldn't get anything from it. Excuse me. However, now, with this modernized community forestry mod, that doesn't happen, thankfully. Boom. That gives us 3 brand new grafters for the future. So let's go grab... don't have any blocks to get up those trees, because I don't... if they're not halfway down the tree, I don't want to break from the bottom necessarily, because that breaks out even more leaf blocks that could be used for pollinating. That's going to give me an apple oak, which I don't necessarily want. They're under leaves anyway. That gave me another silver birch. Give me another silver birch. We got really lucky on that first go with getting a silver lime tree. We got very, 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 very lucky. My brain got stuck on very there for a second. Okay, let's grab a sleeping bag. and let me check chat. Ron Does Minecraft. Hi, hello, how are you? Really, right off the start of the day, man. Right off the start of the day. That's, very unfortunate. Oh man, I meant to leave these just stupid stuff over here in the forestry chest and didn't do it. I don't need to be toting around to 5,000 things in my inventory, even though I'm gonna end up doing that anyway. Boom. Oh yeah, that can go in there as well. Okay, let's see how much. Why Ryan? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If I said Ryan instead of Ron, I apologize. My brain, my mouth does like to work much faster than my eyes and my brain sometimes. So, if I did say Ryan instead of Ron, I apologize. See you later. See you later, man. Thanks for dropping by. That's enough for 3 more. That's enough for 3 more pieces of bread. But I've already eaten 2 of them now. So that brings us up to 5 pieces of bread, which obviously is better. Obviously is better than what we had. Still not great though. Do we just say to heck with it and jump into the mine shaft and not worry about food? Because I know I'm gonna get hit a lot. Because I'm not great at Minecraft combat. Why not? Let's actually, no, let's not yet. Wait a second, I just noticed something. Let's go ahead and make both a new axe and a new pick. Because my axe is about to break. And that's what I'm using for self-defense down there. And my pick doesn't have a heck of a lot of life left in it. And let's do this. Let's grab the water bucket. Let's jump down here. And let's go. Hopefully I can avoid taking a ton of damage. At the very least, hopefully I can avoid taking too much damage just immediately off the start. What is that? Nickel ore? Oh yeah, we went that way because that's where one of the spawners is. Alright, there's a pretty decent amount of iron like right here at the very beginning of this. So Ron Does Minecraft. You are back. Good to see you, man. Glad you're back. Where's our skeleton friend at? Hopefully he's back in that cave. Excuse me, that I was in the other night on stream. Hopefully. That's a big hopefully. I act like I'm playing hardcore, like, you know, if I die, I can't just come back down here and get my stuff. But I would prefer not to. Hi, Creeper. Let's not play this game, dude. Thank you. Alright, so I don't want to go that way. Can you play Minecraft Bedrock Edition next week, Saturday? You know, I don't... I might could. I would have to... I've never actually used Bedrock Edition. Well, I'll say that. I'm trying to remember what all Bedrock encompasses. I know it's on PC. You know, I know Bedrock is on PC. But, yeah, I can't remember. I think it was the PS4 edition, or PS4 edition was also Bedrock, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Again, I might be wrong on that. That dadgum creeper everywhere. Another zombie, because that's what I want. You have Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Sweet, man. Yeah, I mean, I can see about it. Unfortunately, from weekend to weekend, I don't really know what days I can and can't stream. But for sure, if I can, I will. Yeah, PS4 and PS5. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought that the PlayStation editions were. So, I do have it on PlayStation 4 and 5. Or on 4. I don't have it on 5. I never got Minecraft for PlayStation 5. I literally bought it to play the new Jedi game, which would be Outcast, I think. And that was it. I have never used my PlayStation 5 for anything else since then. Okay, let's try to get this without losing it to lava and or getting hit into lava. Well, we lost one to lava, but, you know, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Does this... Oh, man. Oh, hello. Alright, so this does go somewhere. Whoa, okay. That most definitely goes somewhere. Also, I'm a YouTuber. Sweet, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I will look... Really, I could most definitely probably do it. It'll mostly be what's happening in my life next Saturday. From weekend to weekend, I don't know exactly what was in store. I play Bluegrass. So, especially this time of year, Bluegrass doesn't really go on except on the weekends. Well, I mean, I say that like that's not mostly true anyway. But during the wintertime, it most definitely only goes on during the weekends. Oh, excuse me, you know, trying to finish my water here. Oh boy. We're about to get the endless zombie train. That modern Minecraft is so well known for. Don't place that there. I guess we will go back off in this direction, even though it's going to be fairly irritating, I think. I'm also going to grab this zinc. I'm not worried about that way up there in the ceiling. Yeah, I might as well. Why not? Heck. I'm gonna have to mine a bunch of cobblestone when I build my house. I have basketball every day except Friday, Saturday, and Hey, man. That's cool. I never played a lot of sports. Spent too much time sitting in my room playing the guitar. And video games. I've got to do a hard brain reset just right fast. Now, band is something that I know about. Band is something I know about. I did it all but my senior year of high school, and there were many extraneous circumstances that caused that to occur. That I probably won't get into because they make me semi-angry. So, okay, there's basically nothing back here. There's some tin ore. You put client. Oh, okay. Okay, sweet. I read that as what you typed, and I think I know what you meant, and I think my brain actually, I'm not sure. My brain works faster than my mind does. What am I even saying? My brain and my eyes and my mouth all work on different wavelengths. Which is why I play Minecraft and train games. Deep slate nickel for immersive engineering. Oh wow. Okay. Heck yeah, man. Man, dude, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff for that grade. Growing up, heck, I didn't do anything till middle school when I was growing up. That's awesome, dude. Keep going at it. Like, it's a lot. Doing stuff like that was some of the best times I ever had. It's most definitely in school, for sure. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to get blown up by 2 creepers in a row. Not to mention surviving it. That's really, really unexpected. Alright. And now we are running out of food, just like I suspected, or expected we would. Hey, there's a little bit of redstone. There is a little bit of redstone. Let's grab it. And then I will re-chat when I get back to the surface. Or at least get back to an area where I'm not going to get 2 creepers dropping on me out of absolutely nowhere. At the very least. Alright, let's jump up. Alright, we should be safe right here. 3 are watching right now. 4. Yeah, I kind of glanced over and saw that. That's awesome. I enjoy live streaming. You hate creepers? Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd take a psychopath to like them. Eventually, well, I say that. eventually, I do like creepers. Because you can get gunpowder. You can get, you know, you can make fireworks rockets for your elytra. You know something I'm gonna check before I go back up to the surface? Let's grab the sleeping bag. Haha, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be dark, and I don't want to get up there and the creeper blow my crap away. You know. Alright, can I taste the red? Okay. Goal reached. I always forget. I always forget that there are still advancements for mods. I say that like I've never played mods before. I'm used to mod packs that have quest books. And or stuff like TFG, which I kind of want to play again, but also most definitely do not want to play again. TFG. My friend loves creepers. He found diamonds in the end potential room. Ah, it's always really nice to find that end room, because it lets you know about to have an elytra. And elytras, for me anymore, when I play Minecraft, an elytra is just necessary. And shulkers. Shulkers are necessary for me. Excuse me, even in this mod pack where I have sophisticated backpacks, I do still like having shulkers. And I have a theory that, oddly enough, I don't think I've ever tested, that you can put shulker boxes in sophisticated backpacks. Not going to test that out right now, but maybe. That would be not... Are you kidding me right now? Really? Of all the places, dude, that you could be standing when I come back up here, you're standing next to my wheat field, man? It's fine. It's not like you're actually that big a challenge here. Okay. This is the kind of wheat harvest, man, right here, dude, that I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, could not have asked for any better wheat harvest than that to come back from the mines, too, right? Something else I do want to get for a number of chunks in this world is a chunk loader from the chunk loader mod. Basic chunk loader, 3x3 chunk area, which isn't actually that difficult. These aren't all that difficult. These, little bit more difficult. Now these, it's a 7x7. Forget it. I say forget it. It actually isn't that difficult. It just involves blaze powder and blaze stuff in general. And that involves going to the nether. And no thanks. Obviously, we have to go to the nether for create mod. Which is something I love about TFG. There is no nether. And do I not have any sticks? Yeah, I do. And, excuse me, you can power blaze burners with stuff, or you don't have to. It's not even a blaze burner. It's just a burner. So, you know, you craft it. You craft it basically, I think, basically like you would a blaze burner, but then you don't put a blaze in it. It's just a burner, and as a result of it just being a burner, you throw whatever into it. Charcoal, coal, in TFG, coke. So, I had to burn myself out on TFG. Because TFG is a very easy mod pack, to me anyway, to get burnt out on. It's tedious. It's tedious in a fun way if you don't push it to an extreme, and I most definitely pushed it to an extreme. I will grant you right now, I pushed it to an extreme. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, grab this. What equates to 3 squares of wheat, hopefully, or 4 squares of wheat, I guess, hopefully, should be enough to keep us going. At least for a decent amount of time. And then eventually we will add more to it. When we kind of lean a little deeper into the farming aspect of how I want this world to go. Alright, now, how much of the... Okay, this is finished. So let's think about this for a minute. Oh, I need to go to the nether first anyway. Because I need deployers to build a mining machine. I'm going to need 2 of them. Okay. So that means let's... Right? Yeah, okay. And then this. That also means I'm going to need diamonds. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken... Well, I thought there was a ruined... Oh, man, it's all the way over there. Okay. Well, let's go check it out. Let's go see how... Yeah, I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to use a ruined portal that high in elevation, because if we do, we're going to spawn that high in elevation in the flipping nether. Which is going to put us up in the ceiling of the nether. Really might build it in a cave. I might build the nether portal in a cave. That way we should be pretty close to... For everything I know about Minecraft, I can't remember if the lava lake or lava oceans are at the same elevation as the surface oceans. Because if they are, then we don't want to build below sea level, actually. Yeah, this has finally got us up here. And unfortunately, this is jungle wood. Silk grass? Oh, okay. Well, that's something that I need shears to... Well, it's a weasel. Interesting. We'll see you when you get back, man. And then... Oh, here's swamp oak. Excuse me. So, something that swamp oaks do is they spread coarse dirt and rooted dirt when you plant them. Hello? What was that? I don't know. Anyway, they spread rooted dirt and coarse dirt, and as a result, they make an area look nice without having to go manually plant things. Also, the performance enhancer mods that I have installed actually appear to be working a treat. Incredibly well, in fact. What in the crap was that? Okay, anyway. Whatever that was in the background. Alright, we are almost to this portal. Whatever's in it, on the way back, we're going to grab a couple of dark oak trees. Chop a couple of them down, get some saplings to take back with us. That way, I can go ahead and get them planted and get some dark oak growing. I have almost always used dark oak to build a house out of, and I don't really think I want to do that this time. Yeah, there's like basically no obsidian here. Did a chest not spawn with this ruined portal, or is it just hidden? Ugh. That's nice. Whatever. Is there enough wheat over here to make at least a piece of bread? That would be awesome. Oh yeah, there's enough over here to make 2 pieces of bread. Actually, there's enough now to make 3 pieces of bread. Alright. Let's go get our body. There wasn't even a chest at it. There's got to be a chest somewhere up there that I just didn't see. Okay, I'm just dumping this in the seed in the squeezer then. Heck with it. Might make a couple more apiaries when we get back as well. Continue my my obsession with tree breeding and bee breeding. Which, to be fair, was the entire reason that I made this mod pack to start with, was to put that new forestry, the updated forestry mod, in with a bunch of my other favorite mods. Because in order to play with the original forestry mod and Benny's mods, which were absolutely... You're kidding me right now. Another one? The forests are dark. The forests are insanely dark. Apparently. Allegedly. Allegedly. And I usually pay attention to my surroundings. Allegedly. Oh, hey, look, some more potatoes. Get rid of that. I don't need this in my inventory. We're going to get back up here, and the creeper explosion will have destroyed the chest that I couldn't even find. More than likely. Let's just not run into creepers again. Hey, it's some hedgehogs. Hedgehogs. Also, let's get up on the side of the mountain a pretty good distance so that we are not within the sphere of influence of the forest. That would be awesome. Also, it probably would do me fairly well to get a waypoint, a waystone set up somewhere up here. Because for some reason, I always forget when I'm playing Tectonic that because I think vanilla stony peaks spawn a lot of exposed ore. But either way, I always forget that in Tectonic especially, sorry for the utter confusion. I thought I had corpses installed. And I'm pretty sure I do have corpses installed. But, you know, I'm like, oh, where's the creeper? The creeper killed me. Where's it at? That's right. The creeper blew up, dummy. Anyway, while we're here, let's grab a bunch of this iron that's just exposed as we go back home. So that means basically we're just gonna have to go hunt diamonds in the mine, which, whatever, it's cool. Could do like Hexit, figure out a mod that does the old Hexit ore generation that spawns ores in many places they should not be. Also, another big goal that I'm gonna have. Now we're gonna do this after we get to sifters, but another big goal that I have is to get the transformation, the chest, the transfiguration chest. Transfiguration chest. What is it called? Transmutation chest? Chest. There's so many chests in this. There it is. The alchemical chest. It's called an alchemical chest. This is from Project E, which is a mod that has been around for a very long time. But eventually we can use it to get EMC, which we can then use eventually when we get the correct items to get a flying ring, which just gives us creative flight in survival. Which, yes please, that is so awesome. It eats EMC, but EMC really isn't that hard to get. I love this. I love this terrain generation. The massive volcanic range over here on the back side of these mountains is amazing as well. I would love, one thing I would love to see, and you know, I should just learn how to code in Java and do it, but something I would love to see is like some geology focused mods in Minecraft. I know it's really niche. I know it's very niche. But I used to play back in the day with a mod, I want to say it's called Pyroclasm, I think. And with Pyroclasm, there were volcanoes that spawned into your world. And, you know, just like real volcanoes, like, you know, with this, I could go build, like, right here. Or right here on this little plateau. And there would be really no downside to me doing that, right? Because the volcano is not going to erupt. The volcano is not going to destroy everything I've just spent hours. It's not going to destroy everything that I've just spent hours building with an eruption. However, with the Pyroclasm mod back in the day, they would. If you sort of set up in the wrong area and you weren't far enough into the game to have, I want to say well, they called it a seismometer. It looked nothing like a seismometer. But once you crafted a seismometer, you could click the ground and it would say, oh, well, there's no volcano within however many blocks. Or if there was a volcano, it would tell you there's a volcano so close to here. But when they began to erupt, they would erupt just in this insane way that literally would just destroy stuff for blocks and blocks and blocks around the volcano itself. I mean, again, like, you know, like in real life. But unfortunately, development of the mod ceased. For whatever reason. I mean, it was one of those niche mods that, you know, not very many people probably used. And as a result, said mod developer probably saw no reason in continuing development of the mod, unfortunately. I mean, it was a really cool mod, but even in, I think it was completely contained within 1.12. I don't think there was anything, I think that was when it started development, and that was the last time it was worked on. It caused the most immense amount of lag of any mod I ever dealt with in 1.12. And that's not an exaggeration. I mean, it absolutely was the laggiest mess ever. Because again, I mean, it was dynamic. I mean, it was lava physics in Minecraft, literally. I mean, you know, nowadays with all the performance enhancers that we have, it probably wouldn't be all that big a deal to run it on a beefy PC. But good to see you back, man. Welcome back. Let's get this stack of iron going. This chest has, oh, hey, look. I actually had 10 iron, raw iron in the chest. I really need to start doing some inventory management. Something horrible. Can I use swamp oak to make... Whoa, 16. That would make 2, right? Oh, I don't have enough seed oil to make 2, though. This will give me enough seed oil, though. There. Oh, it's gonna restart it. I should have known that. And also, you can't use the wood from blooming nature to craft chests. Which is mind-boggling to me. Forest. I don't really want pure forest bees, though. Which I could solve if I still had my scoop. And oh, never mind. I have meadows in my chest. Let's go back over here, see if these 2 apiaries have finished crafting in the carpenter. Well, I say if they finished crafting. The 2 impregnated casings that we needed have finished. This should be plenty. Right at it, basically. Had 3 left over. Okay, where is my scoop? There's my scoop. So, I've got 2. So I need 2 forest princesses and 2 Meadows drones, which I already have the Meadows drones, I think, enough. And I'll just grab more. You possums too? Yeah, okay, it's just different colored possums. I've got like I guess it's like the Australian possum kind of deal. And also the American possum. Or the Virginia opossum, I think think they're actually called Virginia opossums, technically. There's another one. Perfect. Okay, well, it only gave me a princess, but that's all we really wanted from the forest hives. So, I know there's quite a number of meadows hives over this way that we can break and collect from. Oh man, I've already been going an hour. Crap. Did not realize that. There's one right here. I think there's one like right back there. Nice. Hello. Oh, did it take damage from the bees? Because I didn't hit the horse. It was taking damage from the bee. Okay, that's not gonna lie. Kind of cool. That sounds horrible of me to say, but that's kind of cool. All right, there we go. Then we'll just shove these in here. Okay, and again, because I'm obsessive with this. No, we don't have any. Alright, and then we need to put the honeycomb in there. Because I don't want to clog up a bunch of other chests with honeycomb. Okay. Do I... Alright, let's take stock of how much cobblestone we have. Alright, we have a stack and 16 of cobble. Much as I am just creating the ultimate chest monster that I'm going to have to deal with eventually. Let's do this. And I say let's create the ultimate chest monster. Alright, I'll be right back. I've got to make a run real quick. Probably take me about 5 minutes and I will return. Alright, let's get back to it. Unfortunately, I think the best course of action here is going to be going mining. I say unfortunately. We've got plenty of iron for picks. We have plenty of sticks for torches. I need cobblestone, and I'd like to find some diamonds as well. So we've got a backpack now. Don't need to take the pipette with us. We are going to take the sleeping bag with us. Now, the downfall is this. In order to get cobblestone, which I want to do for the house, we need to be at cobblestone layer. The best layer to hunt for diamonds at is in deep slate level, obviously. So, unfortunately, this is going to kind of rely on getting right at that border between deep slate and cobble, and hoping that we get really lucky with diamonds spawning high, which isn't always impossible, and does happen, just at a much lower rate. So we'll see how this goes. We may have to sort of do a double whammy here, and do a little bit of both. Now, the best place to start off is going to be sort of right at the layer of our ravine here. And I'm sure this creeper's going to drop down. Yep. Figured it. Figured it. Well, that wasn't very hard. Alright, so this right here pretty much is... yeah. Pretty much where the water's at is the midpoint between diamond and deep slate. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to get a lot of andesite as well, it appears. But I'm not going to complain about that. Eventually, we can craft andesite through, I think, one of the create add-ons that I have installed in this pack. And let's see. I could have just hit R on it, but that's fine. So to get it, it's a mixing recipe. Or a compacting recipe, sorry. So you compact 2 flint, a gravel, and 100 millibuckets of lava, and that gives you andesite. But eventually we will be automating that. It's going to be, obviously, sometime pretty far into the future, right? But at some point we will be doing that. And we may absolutely find 0 ore. I would have expected to have at least found some kind of ore. Well, I think that's nickel. Oh, that's tin. We'll take it. Again, I don't really know what exactly it's useful for. I don't plan on doing any farms with forestry. Are you kidding? I mean, we're gonna take that, you know. We're gonna be very happy about it. That's just very unexpected. Oh, yes. It's a 4 vein. Perfect. Alright, so now we at least have enough diamonds to get us to the unholy place that is the Nether. Which, cool. That's good. Alright, how much... Okay, we're not even at 2 stacks of cobble yet. I'd like to get... Let's see, I'm trying to think of exactly how I'm building the house. Yeah, I'm gonna say... And I also want to try and plan the house just a tad. Usually I just go build a house and it just turns into whatever it turns into, but I kind of actually want to be aesthetically minded with this. Build sort of a farmhouse aesthetic. We're going to have to build our XP levels back up as well, which is fine. It just comes with playing. Okay. Are we gonna break into this cave? I mean, it sounds like it is right next to me. And to be honest, since I came down here with the express purpose of strip mining and only getting as many diamonds as we needed, I actually could care less about breaking into it. You're joking. Well, let's just figure out how we're gonna handle this situation and handle it. And keep going. We really want to be doing this. Oh, there he is. He was above me. Hello. Thanks. There. We'll grab this iron just for the heck of it. Just for the why not of it. Okay, I think we've got enough area lit up to just continue forward. I say that as I see this really dark corner right here leading into this. Where, again, we'll just go ahead and grab this iron. Right, this actually won't turn out to be too bad of a mining trip, actually. Just overall. It looks like. Oh no. Alright. You can no longer... You can just be gone out of my life. Water source, thank you. Oh no, did it carry the... I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't think it did. Really? Okay. Good enough. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're probably just going to break straight into another cave. Anyway, and I didn't bring a shovel, which is just amazing. Something else, I think. Something else I am going to do. Now, I have cheats on. That was something that I kind of discussed in the first episode. Something else I am going to do is I'm going to game rule, not random TXP, lava source conversion to true. Just because it is such a pain trying to set up an infinite lava source for create. And I don't feel like doing it, especially since the create train add-on doesn't work for whatever reason with the mods that I have put together, and just completely and utterly causes a constant crash every time I try to load it, no matter what version of what I try to use. So, yeah. Okay, this is our level here. So that's eye level. I'm pretty sure... So these blocks, like... this Viridium... you can run through a crushing wheel. And there's a chance of it giving you copper. So it's not actually... it's not useless, and I actually really like the look of a Viridium work table for tinkers. So we're going to take enough. I acted like I needed to get enough. We've got plenty. I'm at a pretty decent amount of cobble. Shoot, we'll just mine till I fill the inventory up. We're not gonna fill up my inventory and the backpack's inventory, but we will fill up just my player inventory real quick before we leave the mine. Some zinc, which is good. Again, I need zinc, obviously, for create. Some lapis. Okay, boom. Now, along with the baseline Tinker's Construct, I do also have Tinker's Tool Leveling installed, which allows you to level up tools that you have made. So if I make an iron pick with Tinker's, then I can... It will slowly level up, right? Which is amazing. I've never used the mod before, so I mean, I don't know how effective / overpowered that mechanic is. But, yeah. It seems like it'll be really fun, and it will reward you for crafting a Tinker's tool and continuing to use it. You know what, instead of lighting this whole area up, diorite is useless to me at the moment. We're just going to create a tunnel through here. Now, we can still get shot, and technically, we could still get blown up by a creeper. You know. But it's better, I think, than spending 5 minutes trying to create a buffer zone around us. Copper's also something else I need a lot more of than I think I do. A little bit of the TFG brain aspect of me. Because in TFG, like, you don't need copper past bronze tools. You do not need copper until pretty late in TFG. What a vein of andesite we have hit here. Oh, some more lapis. Lapis is, excuse me, sort of twofold also. Because if we're not doing any enchanting, we can throw it in the alchemical chest I was talking about earlier in the stream. Excuse me, and convert it. If we look here, this stack of of lapis has 55,000 EMC. That's over 5 diamonds, effectively. Right, in the alchemical chest. Now again, the alchemical chest is not necessarily going to be all that useful for diamonds in the long run. Because with create sifting, you know, if I just take the time to make enough brass, there's an abandoned mine shaft. I think this is the point where we're going to turn around, actually. Because we'll just kind of keep in mind that there is an abandoned mine shaft there. And we will come back to it eventually. I'm kind of ready to go ahead and get the nether going. I say get the nether going, get the nether over with. Pretty much. The quicker I get in there, get couple of blaze burners worth of blazes and get out, the quicker I don't have to return there for some time at the very least. Which is the preferable outcome when it comes to the nether for me. Alright, zombie, you can, like, decide to chase me all you want to, and you're just not gonna catch up, man. You're just not gonna catch up. Didn't even quite get a stack of copper, so we'll just go ahead and mine this copper here. Probably should have left this for ease of access if I ever got to a point where I really needed copper. But that's okay. Alright, so we might as well get the iron smelting up. And we'll just empty our inventory into this chest, which, yeah, I know, woohoo. Chest monster, storage word that I probably shouldn't say on YouTube. And then, oh yeah, that's right. Nothing in that, no seeds in there. Let's go do a pretty quick wheat harvest. And then I'll get to making the, iron plates that we need for blaze burners. Now, to craft blaze burners, we're going to need netherrack. But the really simple solution to that is we will just take a crafting table with us into the nether. That's the really simple solution to that. Alright, 7 and 7 makes 14, so this will be plenty. Now this is gonna just destroy the the food that value that I had. Oh yeah, it's on this thing. And I could automate it off of the water wheel, but I know we don't have enough stress units to run both of these things and to run the generator over there. Now, when I build my actual factory, we're going to be running power generation off of a steam engine. So, as a result of that, I'm going to spend a number of resources on making things look aesthetically pleasing. And as a result of that, what I'll probably do is actually build a unique factory area for a whole building just for power generation. And what we'll do with that is using the steam engines, obviously, but I'm going to make it look like a turbine. Make it look like a couple of steam turbines, because that doesn't exist. I'm wrong. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, okay. No. That's right. Because this runs off of oil. That turbine runs off of, like, oil power. So, yeah, that's not something I want. I mean, eventually we will. Eventually we'll want it. Right? Alright, so blaze burner is just... Yeah, it's 4. So... Alright, so we've got everything we need as far as that goes. Let's craft up a little more wheat. I meant to leave those seeds over in the squeezer to let it be processing out a little bit more seed oil. Now, Can I... Fluid tank. Can I store seed oil in these fluid tanks? I bet I can. So I might set up a create farm connected to the squeezer that drops it from in through via a hopper into the squeezer. Yeah, I'll see if I can make that work at some point. That's going to be a long way off, obviously. Do this. Do this. Excuse me. And then that can go in there. Question is, what is our closest lava source? Just because it's flat terrain and not part of the volcano, I think that'll be the best. The best bet. So, alright, let's consolidate down all of our iron ingots into one chest. Okay, I've got... I've almost got 2 stacks of iron, which is really good. Now I gotta find my buckets. Well, there's an bucket. Oh, I already had a bucket in my inventory. That would be why I couldn't find... I could only find 1 bucket. Alright, so now let's run over towards where we saw that lava on the map. Let's do a little bee maintenance on the way. Oh, we got a cultivated. That's a little premature on the cultivated bee. Unfortunately. But what can you say? Do I just visibly see any pollinated leaves? No, I do not. Which is fine. It's not like I'm going to change that fact anyway. Okay. I don't know how far away this lava pit is, but... And we need 10 for another portal. And again, I'm going to put the nether portal, like, on this level of terrain, on this Y level. So that maybe we spawn we're in a place where I'm not going to have to drop way the crap down to the nether floor. And if I do, I may just end up destroying the nether portal and starting over, to be honest. So how is everybody's day going? This is such a slow process. I think even if I had crafted a mechanical drill and was doing this with a mechanical drill, I think it would still take the same amount of time, roughly. I might be wrong on that, though. I might be wrong on that. It may actually mine it faster. Never tried it. I should try it, most definitely, but I haven't. Okay, that's lava. So we'll go this way. There will probably be lava under this block. I hope I don't... As long as I don't lose the obsidian, I don't really care if there's lava under this block. There was, but I did not lose the obsidian, so that's fine. Should already have a flint and steel somewhere in a chest. I shouldn't have to craft one, right? So that should be good. Are these onions? Yes, they are, and I actually want some onion. Thank you very much. I don't need the alliums that come with harvesting wild onions. I can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Well, in my opinion, game, it is nighttime. Alright, so we should technically, once I drop these two things off, we should technically be prepared to get all of our... That should be our nether preparations finished, I hope. If we can get brass before I end the stream today, that would be epic. That would be epic. Oh. Got tingly in my hand. Okay, well, I was going to think about harvesting some potatoes and cooking up to take with us, but that's not happening. So, let's get as much wood as we can. I think I've got a small amount of wheat somewhere in one of these chests up here. I hope. Yes, I do. It's still only gonna make 4 pieces of bread, but 4 more bread is better than the amount of bread we had, so... Alright, so probably in one of these 2 chests. No, that's right. Because I haven't passed... Ah, yeah, I did. There we go. Alright, so let's go put this some ways away from our base. I don't want it right next to it in case some monstrous junk comes through the portal before we realize it has and wrecks us. Let's just put it over here. Hi, chicken. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I put it on the floor, but that's fine. I don't know why I've got my water bucket still in my inventory. It's not going to do me no good in the nether. But that's whatever. I'm ready. I'm just ready to get to the nether and get this... Ow. To get this over with. Hopefully get this over with. Alright, everyone. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, we spawned in another waste biome. So that's a good sign. But there is no fortress within sight. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. The cereal heap? What is that? Okay, well, we're just gonna go south, I guess, if we can. What are those things? Are those hostile? Are you hostile? Oh god, it is hostile. Or at the very least, it's not friendly. Well, let me rephrase that. At the very least, it burns you. Alright, let's get a decent amount of quartz also while we're here. We might as well. Even if we don't find a fortress, quartz is useful for, create. Also, we'll grab up this cobalt for, tinkers. Stay away from me. Dude, are you actually hostile? Okay, they are actually hostile. Oh crap! It's a piglin! You're kidding me, right? Oh jeez. Alright, let's get out of the nether. I'm woefully unprepared. I did not come in preparation correctly. Get me out. Go, go, go. Okay. I'm so woefully unprepared. The main thing I forgot is I need to put gold on. I need to put a gold helmet on or something, or gold boots or something on. I completely forgot about the whole piglin thing. Now, I did get 2 netherrack, and I didn't even take a crafting table with me anyway, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, we couldn't have crafted the blaze burners. Let's go ahead and put this stuff up. I don't need more wolfsbane seed. Please, game. Alright, I need... Just smelt it all, you dunce. Try to figure out how much you need. Just smelt it. Okay. The fox... did it call it a foxhound? Because that's not a foxhound, man. I know why it's called foxhound, because it's got the same model as a fox. Just with a different texture. Duh. And it sets you on fire if it touches you. That's just wonderful. That's just so wonderful. It's midday, but it looks like it's getting dark. Alright. Do that. Throw that on. Leave that here. This is 3 more pieces of bread. And hopefully we don't make anybody mad if we just kind of do away with these dogs that like to catch you on fire. I just whack it, and every zombie piglin in the nether teleports to my location. That would not surprise me, though, let's be honest. That wouldn't surprise me with the nether. Okay. Alright, so, also, do they drop anything? Okay, it doesn't make them mad. It doesn't make anybody mad, and they apparently drop leather and coal. If you want to get mad at me for doing this, sorry. But I'm not putting up with randomly getting set on fire next to my nether portal. Oh, that's a visceral heap, isn't it? No, that's undergrowth. That's the visceral heap over there. Crystalline chasm. Alright, so another question. Ow. Really, dude? Like, who has the backpack? Oh, it's a zombie piglin. Of course it is. Okay, I hope that's not copyrighted. I hope that's not a copyrighted track. Also, at the ruined nether portal, since it's a ruined nether portal... Oh, come on, dog. Really? Why did they have to make these hostile? Why didn't they make them, neutral, like, wolves? I'd much rather would them have made them neutral like wolves, so if you didn't mess with them, they wouldn't mess with you, kind of deal. That would have been nice. Okay, well that's one more cobalt we can melt down. when we get Tinkers going. 2 more. Just gets hit off in the lava by one of those stupid dogs. Alright, I think that'll make enough, for now. Oh, it's fire clay. We'll want that eventually for the factory may grow on. And it's right here at our nether portal as well, so that's awesome. Okay. I don't see a fortress on the map yet. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that I spawned too far away from spawn for a fortress. Hold on. I need to do something. Where is my nether portal? There's my nether portal. So, I need to make a waypoint. Portal. I want that waypoint just there all the time. So we can find our way out of here. Because I will get lost. And I don't want to use 1,000 torches. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a Crimson Forest. This is all undergrowth. Crimson Forest. What is that? I think that's just a weird glitch. Never mind. There's a fortress, like, this way. Right? Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay, so there is a fortress in this direction. Oh my gosh, there's more of these dogs, man. The way they bounce, it makes it so difficult to hit them. Okay. You can probably hear me visibly breathing heavier. Wait, so the fortress is below me? It is below me. Alright, so how are we getting to this? How are we getting to this? Alright, so it's in the wall right there. So if I go... If I can get around this patch of scoria magma and crap. And I should be able to mine, like... right here and go down. I hope. Am I totally off base? 56? Oh, I'm just not down far enough yet. Okay, well this sort of kind of worked. Oh, crap. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to wall all this back in. We're going to go back up to, like, right here and do this. That way I can do this number. Like that. Alright, I see a blaze. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's go back to the surface. I just... Oh, that makes me feel like such a pleb, dude. That's so stupid. What an idiot, man. What an idiot. I mean, what kind of idiot does that? Oh yeah, that's right. This kind. Okay. Now, the trick is figuring out how to get back home. Like, we know where it's at, right? But how did I get here? That's the big question, right? How did we get here? Can I see that torch? I wouldn't be able to see that torch, the torch I just placed, though, from the last one. I hear a gas now. I can't believe I did that, man. Hold on. Where did I come from to get to here? I'm too far over, aren't I? Ow. Give me that back. Oh crap, that's gonna destroy that torch. It didn't destroy that torch. And we are most definitely not going back the way we need to. Oh, God. What? That's gotta hit it, right? Nope. Am I playing with a gas? Yes. I mean, let's be honest. If I didn't hit the daggum thing, hit it back at the daggum thing when it was like in my face, am I gonna hit it now? No. Okay, I'm done trying to fight it. Would you stop, dude? Like, seriously? Alright, really and truly, where did I come from? If it wasn't for the ghast. Yeah, I did not come... You know what, maybe... Yeah, okay, no, there's where I came up at. How did I miss that? Came up through this maze somehow. Yeah, like this. Jeez, dude. What a bunch of crock of crap, man. It's probably gonna be dark as well. Oh yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be dark when we get back to the surface? Alright. Let's go get 12 more iron, because I made some stupid sheet, useless, not even just stupid, I made some useless sheet metal. I mean, what am I doing with sheet metal, man? We did get more cobalt, which cobalt is good. I don't remember exactly, like, what mining level and everything it has, but it does have, it is pretty good. Did get a little fire clay, which is whatever. Okay, there. You know what? Let's just do this as well. Oh man, I've got to make it back into sheets, dude. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I was really wanting to get some brass. That's all I want to do is get some brass. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's make the blaze burners here before we go back to the nether, just in case I do something like that again. Should have put the netherrack in first. And the useless sheet metal, that's always fun. Oh, now we're going to start getting lag too, that's awesome. Man, when it rains it pours even in Minecraft, man. Alright, so, now hopefully everything is set up for us to be able to grab 3 blazes for our blaze burners, right? We hope. Come on. Oh, man. Yes, okay, now we're on track. Now we're on track. Thank God. Now all I've got to do is find 3 blazes. So that's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, probably, without getting wrecked by a wither skeleton or something. Speaking of getting wrecked by a wither skeleton, give me, like, enough of this to block wither skeletons off. The really bad part is there was a blaze right here at this corridor when we came in earlier. Okay, this doesn't... This is the smallest nether fortress I've ever seen in my life, I think. I hear one. Oh, we found a spawner, man. We actually found the spawner. Which is the best thing we could have hoped for. Oh no. No, 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 no. I tell you what, if that gas destroys that spawner, I'm gonna cry, dude. I will actually cry. Come on, spawn in, dude. Okay, well, it's not the fact I'm standing too close to it. It's just the fact it doesn't want to spawn any in. Uh-oh, that's not great. Alright, we just gotta get out of here now. We've got blazes. And I think that fell. Oh, it didn't drop anything. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and be done with the nether for this stream. Make some brass. Holy cow. A great example of why I despise the nether so much. Alright. Oh, let me jump off, man. Let me just jump off. We don't need magma cream. Oh, you're joking me. Yeah, you can shoot all the fireballs at me you want, dude. I'm done. I'm heading home. I'm not messing with you. I'm not trying to deflect. In the grand scheme of things, we got so lucky with our nether portal spawn. We just didn't realize it. We just didn't realize it. Alright, I'm doing away with that fire. Oh, okay. Now we can start the process of actually making brass. Thank goodness. Alright, so what we need, obviously, is a basin, another cog, and we've got the can crank, and the mixer itself. Okay. And that's 5 iron sheets and 2 andesite alloy. Do I still... I have 2 andesite alloy. I do still have some zinc, and I most definitely have andesite. Boom. And then I'm going to need an andesite casing. I will need shafts, so I will just go ahead and make all new shafts as well. It's getting dark. We'll wait. We'll go harvest a little wait. build the hunger up, or rebuild the food stocks that we used up while we were in the Nether. All right. Excuse me. We'll sleep and then do it. Whoa. Jeez. So that's 7 more bread. I'll give us back up over 20 bread. Really? Good enough. Apparently it's not good enough. Now that's good enough. Alright. Go ahead and put these wheat seeds in the squeezer as well. Alright, so this... Boom. Oh yeah, I need the basin, which is just andesite alloy like that. And then we'll just stick a blaze burner right here, stick that right there, stick that there. Got that. I need this back. Give me that. Then I need something to power or to heat the blaze up with. And I need copper and zinc, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, copper and zinc is what I will need. So, I thought that I set some copper to smelt, but I guess I didn't. I have copper. I have 4 zinc, which isn't great. Amethyst bronze. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh. No, not yet. Not yet, bud. 1 should be enough to make a batch this size of bronze. With brass, even. Alright. I think I am done. I think that'll be a good bookend for the stream for today. I don't know if I'll stream again later today or not. I might. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. If I don't come back, like I said, I might. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. We might get in Tinkers or something. We'll see. But peace out, guys.